Warning. A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you because I believe that what he said to be true. He said, "We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day." If you do not find this video entertaining, then you are taking life way too seriously. If you have a complaint about any episode, please book an appointment with the therapist. Cheers, dudes. That's Dude.
That's Dude.
And
welcome to Lazyboys Night. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's nice, crisp and clear.
Ooh, very little head on this one.
Yeah, I know. Look at that. Same. I wonder why. We
I think we've gotten too good at pouring, so we know how to pour without making too much.
I'm not convinced that's it.
I don't know.
I think it's 100% has to do with the type of beer.
Yeah, obviously. So what are we drinking here? This is the Beer Runner Blonde Ale by New Ontario Brewing. Beer.
Hey, didn't we have...
There's a bear running a marathon.
We had one from them not too long ago.
Yeah, we had a New Ontario. I don't recall which one it is. We have them up on the wall. You can't see it.
You can't see it, but we have the Wall of Fame. So if you ever decide to bribe us with beers because you want to be part of our studio audience,
yes,
you can contact Dude. You know how to do that? Just go check out our Outlook email.
Yeah, here it is right now.
Send it. Send a little something to Dude, and he'll respond. You will respond, right? You told me that you will respond. That's a yes. Okay. So, do that. Just say you got a couple of beers you want us to try, and you'd like to check out the episode live. Go for it. We'll see what Dude says about it. You have to go through him first. So do we, anyways. But whatever. But yeah, this was actually. Speaking of which, this is a beer horror moment.
Another beer horror moment.
So again. This is from he was our reigning champion for 2 years with a 6-pack. He's a
co-champion now.
He's a co-champion in the 3rd year. Go check out this episode. He actually got this. So the dude.
This is a blonde.
Yeah.
All right.
In his world travels.
Yes.
I think this is from somewhere in Japan.
No,
it doesn't travel that far.
North Bay.
That's close to Japan, isn't it?
Yes.
North Bay, Japan.
North Bay, Japan. There's a bay in the north of Japan.
Yeah, there is.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, but before we do anything else, subscribe.
Oh, do that
and then hit this thing. Like and
share. Really important. So remember, folks, if you're too shy to share, that's okay. Just like us, and YouTube will do the legwork and they'll share it for you.
Sweet.
Yeah. Right? So, we'll see you very short. This is awesome. I love this intro. Watch it. It's good.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
What is this?
It's a blonde ale.
What?
Yeah.
How's that a blonde ale? Doesn't taste like a blonde ale at all.
No, it does not taste like a blonde. It's not bad, but it's not. It defies expectations.
Is that what it says?
No, I'm just saying that myself.
You're saying that. I thought you were reading off the can. Well, that's pretty bold.
No, it's just a big bear crossing a finish line.
I have no idea how I feel about this. You know what's funny though, folks? Okay, do this. Okay, watch this. Just do the little cheers thing. Don't move. Okay, look at the color of the beer. And then watch our Simpson us. Do it now. See? Same freaking color, right? It's our Simpson beer.
It does look like the Simpson beer.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Uh-huh. There's something about it that I'm not sure.
Like I said, it's not bad, but
That's what
I'm
every
trying to be
brewer
diplomatic.
wants to hear. Your
I'm trying
beer.
to be diplomatic. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
sure
it's
I feel
not
about
even.
this.
I'm completely neutral. I'm sorry. The other one we
It's-
had was awesome. I
Yeah.
remember that being a fantastic beer.
Yeah. This one would be like, I wouldn't order it again because I'm not
No, I
invested in
wouldn't.
it. I'm not invested in it. I'm just feeling meh. Like
So-
I'll drink it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want another one of these.
No, unfortunately, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't.
It happens.
Just thank
Wah, wah,
dude
wah.
for us.
Thanks to dude. We
Thanks to
appreciate
dude.
that you tried. We really do.
I'd be curious actually if the dude chimes in to see how he felt about. Obviously, if he bought it for us, he must have
He might have
enjoyed
just
it.
walked in the brewery and just all have some of these.
He
Some
might
of
have
these. Some of
had
these.
this on tap.
You know what? I've noticed
I
sometimes
think he
tap
probably
beers
had this on
are
tap.
sometimes the canned version of a tap beer is not quite
It's
the
not. Some don't translate well.
yeah. Huh. That's all I can say. Huh.
Well, see you next time, folks.
No. What are we doing today? I don't even know what we're doing.
Dude said that he had something planned for us,
Okay.
so I have no idea what we're doing today.
Dude, what are we doing?
The what? Okay, what? This is
For
for
this?
okay. Is this what we're talking about?
You know
Okay.
what this is?
I know what this is.
It's
Say-
the crappy T-shirt of
Oh.
mystery.
No.
No.
We said we can say crappy because it's a gift.
Oh, that's right. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
The delightful
It's a full
T-shirt
gift.
of mystery.
I don't know if
Wait, who's it from?
Who is it from? Oh, Natalie.
Thanks, Nat.
Thank
I love it.
you.
Nat usually picks really good T-shirts.
Okay,
I look forward
so
to seeing.
I
You
wanna
want to do
open
yours
it.
first?
Oh, I want to. No, wait. You know what I want to do?
What?
Something I've always seen. Okay, folks. You know how I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I want to do something else. Okay, so watch this. This is something I've always wanted to do on our show. I just want to make sure that I don't open it up. Okay, watch this. This is awesome. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Ow!
That was a nice little face
Thank
thing
you.
going on. All right, so you have the classic Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is apropos because the fifth installment of Indiana Jones will be coming out later this summer. Hopefully a lot better than the fourth one, which was really, really, really a letdown.
Oh my God!
We're not going to go there right now. But mine
That's
is a
awesome.
crossover. If you can't tell, we'll get a picture after, but it's Indy finding Han in frozen carbonite.
Well,
When
picture
universes
after.
collide.
Okay, 3 seconds, folks. We'll count it down. We'll show you the picture right now. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Wasn't that awesome? Wasn't
That's
that?
very cool.
Oh, I'm excited. When worlds collide.
Yeah. Oh my God! So this is our subject for tonight. Is that what I'm
Indiana
gathering?
Jones? Indiana Jones is the subject. All right.
So
have you seen the trailer for the new one?
Yes, and it looks horrible.
You think?
I think it looks horrible. have no intentions of seeing that. There's only 3 movies that exist for me. I have
I'm actually
no
a little
intentions.
surprised.
Freak that, man. That's a perfect gift because when I saw the preview for it, and you know how much I love trailers,
Yes.
and I saw it, and I said, I did not ask. And millions and millions and millions of fans did not ask to see geriatric Indiana Jones trying to struggle through the ends of his life or whatever crap. I didn't ask for a power girl boss to come in and take over the role of...
You'd
You
rather-
already had in the other bull movie where you had his son,
So
illegitimate son.
basically, you want to just remember him riding off in the sunset at the end
Yes.
of Last Crusade.
Last Crusade
And
was
that's
a
what it-
great movie,
Oh, it was a great
and that's where
movie.
it should have ended, and everybody should have known that.
And that's what they said back then. They said there weren't going to be more.
Stop! Stop! Nobody asked for this. Seriously, this is freaking Disney again. This is Disney fatigue at its best. Go watch that episode, folks. Disney fatigue. I'm done. This is part of it. This is part of the licensing that Disney bought from Lucas. This is included in there. And I keep going, this is like, oh, Nat, thank you so much. Because this is an awesome
Because
movie.
Raiders, it was the definitive.
Indiana Jones, to me, is such an iconic, magical, awesome character. Like,
he is.
That Indiana Jones, for every single fanboy, wanted, if not to be Indiana Jones,
Oh, he was the coolest.
just to hang out, to be
Oh.
with Indiana Jones. And I'm sure, you know, with all the other, and I'm talking about in the fangirls enjoyed Indiana Jones as the strong, like, rock hard, like, role model that he was. And
He was a manly man.
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like, why are we getting rid of that stuff?
No.
People loved it. And now you're completely destroying it. I have no intentions of seeing this movie at all. At all. Your turn.
Okay.
Freak. But I'm super psyched about my
I
t-shirt.
do want to see it out of curiosity. What I want to see is, can they fix the horrible, horrible thing they did with Part 4? Because sometimes movies do that. They lose their way, but then they...
Dude, he retires. Indiana Jones retires.
I'm just saying, I want to see...
Indiana Jones retires. Who does that? Oh, I know who. Harrison Ford that got freaking killed in Star Wars. What kind of garbage is that?
He wanted to die.
I know, but don't give it to him. Who gives a shit? Listen to your fans, man. Your fans don't want to see Han Solo die. Nobody wanted to see that. That was the price. So Disney Star Wars, not our Star Wars, but Disney Star Wars was willing to have him come in just to kill him off. And go, you guys are jerks, man. You paid him enough to get killed.
You know, he wanted to die in the second one, which is why the
That would have
compromise...
been a little bit more normal. That would
The
have been...
compromise was freeze him in carbonite, and we'll see with the third one if he comes back or not. But that wasn't out. He came back for the third. He wanted to have the character killed in the third, but ultimately, I think the paycheck was too good, so he agreed to live happily ever after.
Okay, let's talk about the good Indiana Jones.
Okay, so let's talk about... But you asked me first if I want to see 5.
Yes.
I want to see, just because I want to see, can they make up for the mistakes of 4?
Okay, I'm calling it right now. You can go see it,
Yeah, I'll let you know.
and you can. I'm not going to be able to chime in because if I don't see it, I can't really.
I'll let you know
I'm
personally.
giving you my opinion based on the trailers, and I'm like 99% dead on when I judge a movie based on this trailer of good or not it is. I'm like the ultimate Rotten Tomato scale. I can pretty much usually gauge a movie. I'm not, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying,
All right.
I'm pretty good at that.
So that being said, let's talk about the original trilogy.
Oh my god. I still remember seeing the first one. That opening scene for me
with the rolling ball, the big boulder
is
thing.
the most iconic freaking moment. And
that moment has been spoofed time and time
so many times. And the thing is the setup was so freaking ludicrous to a point where it was exciting. You're like, but the thing is as you watched the first movie which was ended up the second movie was actually a prequel.
Yeah.
Is that
said a year before.
And what they did so well, because I know a lot of people even the bash on the third one because for certain issues, and having the old knight still being around was an issue apparently.
It's the Holy Grail.
Right? No,
of course
I'm
it's going to
fine.
be around.
I accepted that. I still think that as much as I enjoyed the second one, which was actually the first one, or whatever, but
chronologically the second one.
Exactly. The first one for the excitement of it all, but I enjoyed the third one for seeing more of him, right? And his relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
And those scenes at the very beginning when it starts with his youth.
Yeah, with
and he gets the hat and all that stuff.
River Phoenix.
Oh my god, even that got me in. But those were such exciting movies.
Oh,
and it wasn't blood and gore. It was just excitement.
It was great. It wasn't over the top action like a Michael Bay film.
No,
it was just great action based on the old serials that used to play on. Yeah. Well, that's what inspired Lucas and Spielberg to do this.
In his fights, right? The fight scenes, how brutal they were.
Oh yeah,
very realistic. But then you realized Indiana Jones is who he is. One, because of his intellect, and very close second because of his good luck.
Oh, he's a lucky man.
Never, like in the third one, I remember this scene, and then everything went. You know when you see everything at the same time, when he's fighting these guys on the tanks, they're going through the desert, and he's just hanging, and it's hitting the side of the wall.
Yeah.
and that whole thing is going on, but he still makes it out of it, and all these different things are happening, and it's all pure luck.
Oh yeah.
And I realize and going, holy frick, man, this guy is so lucky.
He's got a horseshoe up his butt.
But that's why he's so interesting, because he's still doing this stuff, and that could be his last moment, and he still makes it because of that sheer luck, that tenacity, that freaking drive.
Now,
it's just awesome character.
Two
Just
things.
in case you're not sure, I actually like.
Yeah, two things. One, I want to talk about a few Easter eggs in the original trilogy, or funny moments. The classic moment in Raiders where he's in the bazaar and this big guy with a saber,
Yes.
and he just turns and pulls out his gun. There was supposed to be a whole choreographed fight, but I think he had food poisoning or something that day, and he was not up for it. So he's the one who suggested, why don't I just shoot the guy? And that's the day they had to shoot, because he was about to puke. Bang! And that became such an iconic moment that in Temple of Doom,
He's looking.
they're going to do the same thing, and it didn't work. Now, other little Easter eggs in the crypt, Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's the hieroglyphs all over the walls.
Yeah.
One of the hieroglyphs is C-3PO and R2-D2.
No.
Yes.
Okay,
Show the
dude.
clip.
I want to see
Show
that.
the clip.
Oh
See?
yeah, that's
3PO
awesome.
because it's a George Lucas thing. It's freaking hilarious. And there was
That's
another
so
moment
cool.
I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember. Another little Easter egg. Oh, in Temple of Doom, the opening scene when he's I think he's in China, and the whole thing in the nightclub.
Yeah.
Do you notice the name of the nightclub?
No.
It's Club Obi-Wan.
Oh, what?
It's Club Obi-Wan. Dude, show the clip.
Yeah.
Show the clip. Club Obi-Wan. Lots of little homage Easter eggs.
That's great. That's awesome. That's what made movies fun. Is that whole thing that, you know what? I can guarantee you there's nobody had any political agenda in any of those movies.
They were just paying tribute
Just
to each
fun.
other. You know, it's
just
like
having fun, man. That's
it's
all
like
it
how
was.
in E.T. When it's at Halloween and there's a kid dressed as Yoda in
Yes,
E.T. song.
I remember that.
So then flip to Phantom Menace, you can actually see the E.T.s in the Senate.
The pods in the Senate, yeah.
So it's just little homage to each other like that, because Spielberg and Lucas are friends and collaborators. So I think that's good. So now I want to ask you one last question. How you feel about, there's this theory that's been floating around for a while now, that Indiana Jones is completely useless in the first film.
Oh man,
In the sense that
picking a fight?
I no. In the sense, I'm not saying as a person he's useless. I'm saying nothing he does changes the outcome of the film. If he didn't get involved,
'cause it
they're
gets
digging
all
in the wrong
locked up?
place. If he didn't get involved, they're digging in the wrong place. They wouldn't find it. If they did find it, they'd open it up anyways, and they'd all wind up dead. And nothing changes. Him getting involved just stretches out the inevitable that the Ark will not fall in Nazi hands, regardless.
Right. So, him going, So that whole scene when he figures out actually where it is, he could have just let it go at that.
They wouldn't
and
have found
just walk away, and you would have had rolling credits and a movie 20 minutes into
And if they did find it, they opened it up. The ghost thing, they all die anyway. Nothing changes. So his involvement in the plot,
ambition, does
nothing.
So his ambition to find it, his passion, is what causes most of that stuff. Which, you know what? Honestly, if you look at most not superhero, but hero type movies where the protagonist is the one that triggers a lot of it. Like, it causes a domino effect where they have to fix. A lot of times, they have to fix their own garbage.
True. But what I'm saying is, in this particular case, his domino effect is just a sidetrack to get to the exact same point. So his
but that's, you know what? That's like in life, man. There's things, decisions you
I'm just
make.
saying, it's a theory that's been floating for a while, and I just wanted your take on it.
If you're going to do that, you might as well sit out and, take a sideline, take a bench while your life goes by, because if you make a decision, a lot of times, you'll end up at the right same place, and you go, why the hell did I do that?
Now,
How often did you say that? Why the hell did I do that? Why did I... No.
My answer is, I enjoyed the ride.
Well, that's
if he didn't get involved, there wouldn't be a fun movie.
I'm sure Indy did as well.
Yeah, if he didn't get involved, there wouldn't be a movie. Even if he got involved, things didn't change, but it was an entertaining ride. So that's my answer to that. So one last little thing. I don't remember which comic book this was printed in, but this is not the first time these two have met. There was a comic book where Indiana Jones is traipsing through the jungle and he finds a crash site with a skeleton, and that cockpit, when it pans out, it's the Millennium Falcon!
What? No way!
And like,
That's 100%
and he looks
geek.
at the skeleton, which is clearly a Han, because you can still see. He goes, he says, "Poor bastard," or something like that. And then he moves on, and you're just like, that crossover moment, dude. I don't know if you can find that, but if you can, post it now. It's awesome.
Good luck.
Good luck finding that. Anywho,
I love when we throw in these like little.
yeah,
weird,
he's like more homework.
So much.
No,
It's
his
lazy.
face is gonna melt like the bad guy.
It's lazy for us, but not for you. Yo, we appreciate you. Even if you hosed us, you know.
Yeah.
We took it. We understood. We saw where that came from.
Anywho,
That was awesome t-shirts.
yes, thank you
Thanks,
so
Nat.
much, Nat.
Fantastic.
And
Hey, man.
see you
awesome
next Thursday.
conversation. Keep them coming. And if you want to send some t-shirts too, again, right down here, that's our email. If you want to reach out to Dude and ask him how he can send us some conversational t-shirts that we could wear and talk about. And we'll be happy to add them to the show.
oh, I should have worn my indie hat. I've got one.
You know what's funny?
What?
Okay, so folks, go back. You said that now? Go back and check out our 2023 Canada Day special right here. We're both wearing one. We both have a fedora on.
Mine's a Tilly. It's not a indie hat.
Ish.
Ish. It's blue.
Fedora, Fediri, Fedara, Fedara. Whatever,
Chili
man.
Australian hat.
It looks the same to me, man. Right? Go check it out anyways. It's a great episode. You'll enjoy that
that was
conversation.
funny.
Okay,
Cheers.
Tilly to you.
See you next Thursday.
See you next time, folks.